What's going on, y'all? Connor from Rock Pokemon. You know it. We got part 2, CGC return. So we've got a slew of variety here. We have Weiss Schwarz. So we've got Mushoku Tensei, SAO, Seven Deadly Sins, Japanese Marvel. Then we've got Harry Potter, Metazoo, and of course, it would not be a Rock Pokemon return without some Pokemon. So let's dive right in. 23 cards for either my inventory or personal collection. So here we go. Starting off with the From Master to Disciple Super Rare from Mushoku Tensei. Absolutely love this card. Really beautiful super rare. So this is from the Japanese side, from the trial deck. Love the way the holo comes through on the inscription here. So it's a super nice card. Rudius with his staff that he got, or his wand or staff, I forget what they call it in the show, but that he got from Roxy. So starting off with some Rudy, moving right in to the additional SR, Chanting Rudius. Really cool art design on this. Very different from like kind of a shot from the show, right? It's a little more artistic. Another Japanese, quite beautiful. So we've got a pair of 9.5s. Really happy how Surface turned out here. Just had some issue with edges. Not surprising the way the trial decks are constructed. So at any rate, pretty stoked to have hit the 9.5s on these, especially this one. Super strong centering and surface with 10s, 9.5 on corners. We were driving towards that pristine 10 if it weren't for those edges. So next up we have Charizard with the super rare battle stance in the pristine 10, just held back by that surface. We know that can happen, especially with these Weiss cards with that textured surface. This is a wild card because it's kind of that, that shot from the anime with the very cool textured background behind it. So really neat Charizard card there, pristine 10. Love the green. Really like that. Of course, makes total sense. So if you've ever seen the show. Then we have another Rudius, Daily Growth, coming in at the 9. Got dinged on the edges, so maybe something I missed there. Pretty surprised to hit sub 9 subgrade on a modern or newer Weiss Schwarz cards. It looks like there might be maybe that top edge there has a little nick there, but pretty cool card, super rare. Daily Growth, 10 on centering, 9.5 on surface, 10 on corners, and then we get the 8.5 on edges. I thought this one had some very strong potential, but got dinged on those edges. But cool one nonetheless. And then lastly for Mushoku Tensei, of course, we have, let me just set that up. We have the one and only SP. Talent for Magic Rudius. Pulled this myself. Absolutely cannot believe I still pulled this. But centering coming in at the 9. Unfortunately, 9.5, 10 across the board on the rest of it. Sometimes I wonder what they're seeing with centering with Weiss at CGC. I don't know if they're as accurate as I'd like with Weiss centering. The back is self-explanatory, but the front can be difficult because of kind of how the bottom to top border works. Side to side's a little easier because you can basically angle off the text box and kind of see what's going on there. But gorgeous card nonetheless. Displays super well with his upgraded staff. Very cool. So, or wand, excuse me. So, love this SP. Really nice hit. Can't wait to I actually hit in an additional box the SSP, so I'm really looking forward to getting that one graded. Hopefully see it in here with better than a 9.5. But at any rate, that is the Mushoku Tensei for you today. Really stoked. I love SPs. I mean, I always love Weiss. I've always loved signature cards. It's just an absolute banger of a card. So hit that SP. Now we have some SAO. So we have the Gabriel. So Gabriel coming in at the pristine 10. Again, just held back by that centering. Not sure what they're seeing there. Maybe a touch to the left, I guess. But so close to that perfect 10. Pretty wild card when he has the incarnation event. So really, really wild looking card. Hitting that pristine 10. Then we have the Sun Goddess Soulless Xenon. Graded one of these in a 10 previously. This one comes in at the 9.5. Pretty darn strong 9.5, 10 on surface, 9.5 on the rest. No glaring issues. Again, just shy of being able to hit that pristine 10 grade, but strong all around. Absolutely gorgeous card. I actually really like how I feel like the hollow background and the texture really makes her like face and smile prominent here, where it's not hollow throughout the imagery of her body and face. I just like the way that pops. So this is a great super rare. Love that card. Then lastly for SAO, we have one that I am very, very excited about. Very stoked to keep this in my collection. This is the Kirito and Asana super rare from the original Japanese trial deck. Opened a trial deck myself, graded this one. We got 9.5s across the board. This one is going in the forever collection with the rest of my SAO slabs. Absolutely iconic imagery. Ironclad in the back. Swords drawn. Just such a good artwork. The background is absolutely beautiful. The way the light hits in that rainbow hollow. Just, there's something about it. This is a very... I guess nostalgia is the right word. More just like, I love this show so much, and this is a very iconic image of Kirito and Asana. So, absolutely love it. Very, very, very thankful to have this one in my collection. Next up, Weiss. I believe this is the singular 7 Deadly Sins one we sent in. Had the pristine 10 come in for Hendrickson, No Longer Human. Sick looking card, absolutely beautiful. Looks really nice with that gold pristine 10. Absolutely bonkers. Again, just missing that perfect by surface. Again, really tough with these textured cards from Weiss sometimes to, same thing goes for Pokemon, right? Always have a tough time. There can be micro scratches or weird things with the gradient. So, of course, there can always be something on the back too, but really, really strong card throughout. Centering and corners coming in at 10s. Edges coming in at 10s. Surface just being held back. So, again, it's just tough. It's kind of a crapshoot on surface. You assess the card. You feel it's really strong across the board, but sometimes it's just really hard. The way they're able to analyze that surface is kind of beyond... normal ability for the average grader like myself. Next up, we've got the Marvel. I think was this Falcon? It is Falcon coming in at the pristine 10. Just held back by that centering. I guess it is a little to the left, perhaps. This is a gorgeous card. So 10s across the board other than centering, coming in at 9.5. Really cool, textured, and kind of those diamonds to squares hollow in the background. So really beautiful card. Cool depiction of Falcon. Then we have a singular Harry Potter card. Good old Stoat sandwiches. I grade a card like this. You might be saying, why would you grade a card like this? Well, I think the hollows are super cool. I think that cards that feature the big three of Harry Potter are worth it. And it was a very strong card, not to mention it's, Hagrid as well. But double 9.5, double 9, strong 9. I mean, close to a 9.5. And just absolutely gorgeous card. It's cool. It's the Thunderbolts and stars in the hollow and how they just kind of have that multicolored effect. These are beautiful cards. So funny scene. Funny kind of imagery from the show. This is from the books and movies. Adventures at Hogwarts set from 2002. Good old Wizards of the Coast, Harry Potter. I love the back of these cards so much. Harry Potter, huge for me. It's a little Deathly Hallows symbol for you non-Harry Potter fans out there, which is a iconic symbol from the series. So coming in with the 9 stowed sandwiches with Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Hagrid. Now we have a couple Metazoo, and the one dud of the sub is in here. Let's see. So first we got the 9.5 on the Guardian Angel from Nightfall. Nightfall is really the set that I've loved the most from Metazoo. Could care less about Cryptid Nation, the original set. Feel that Wilderness was nice enough, enjoyed it, opened a box and a couple loose packs, but Nightfall is awesome. I've got a couple sealed boxes that I will open over time because I enjoy it so much. Centering coming in at the 9, I definitely agree with that. This was a little kind of high and askew, but really strong nonetheless on everything else. 9.5 surface, 10 corners, 9.5 edges. So thought we might be able to hit a couple 10s there, maybe get the 10, but still coming in at the 9.5 is pretty strong. One of my favorite cards from Nightfall, the Guardian Angel, just looks absolutely gorgeous. Then we have the dud of the sub, the New Year's celebrations with the 7.5 on surface, coming in at the 8. Of course, you get the 10 on edges, the 9.5 on corners, 9 centering, again, makes sense. 7.5 on surface. So let's see if we can find what we missed here. Let's see. Is there a lip or a dent? Let's check the back. Oh, geez. Well, there you go. I don't know what happened there. There is something on the card. I don't remember that being there when I submitted it. Did I just totally... That is wild. Oh man, I kind of want to crack this one open and take a look at that. That is so weird. What the heck is that? I swear that's a pretty hard thing to miss. Maybe I just didn't look at this card. What the heck? What is that? That's super weird. So there's a little scuff there too. Maybe I just forgot to look at the back of this one, to be honest. So I had a pile of maybes, and I had 49 cards. I was pushing towards that 50 bulk, and I just threw a couple of randos in there. So, wow. So that's just a complete miss on my part, to be honest. So it is what it is. Kind of want to crack that one and take a look, see if that's an imperfection or if it's just dirty. It's super strange. It almost looks like a burn mark. Very strange. Very, very strange. It looks, maybe the inside of these are from the holiday promos. Maybe the inside of the promo pack it stuck to. I don't know. Well, dud of the sub. And then we have another 9.5, the Ding Bell on the shelf. Actually similar subgrades. 2 9.5s, a 10, and a 9. Ding Bell on the shelf. Beautiful card as well from the holiday promos, first edition, by my favorite Metazoo artist, Chris Campman, who I have some of his Pokemon art from before he was a Metazoo artist. So pretty cool. Always really liked his artwork in the Metazoo TCG. Last but not least, got some Pokemon for y'all. this should be fun. These are, there's a little fun variety here. So we're going to start with the Jubilife Village, the gold card from Battle Region, the ultra rare. Pulled this myself, number 9367. Again, highly textured card, coming in at a 9 on surface, so otherwise very strong subgrades. So I ended up with a 9.5. Just a little bit of a miss on that surface, which happens occasionally, of course, as we continue to say with these textured modern cards. But 9.5, nice gold, Japanese ultra rare. These are pretty darn hard to pull. The gold cards are much harder to pull in Japanese than they are in English. Then we have everyone's favorite Battle Region character rare, the Hoot Hoot. Again, 9 surface on this beautiful full art character rare. Not sure where that's driving from. Looks like there's a little bit of, maybe a little bit of wear on the surface when you hold it in an angle. Hard to see from, the straight up light. Doesn't look like it's from the back. Maybe a little bit. But nonetheless, corners and edges at 10, centering strong at 9.5, but the surface coming in, leaving us at a 9.5, no 10 there. Then we have the Word Year. Again, another 9.5. This one, however, very strong, very, very close to that pristine 10. Just held back, by a half point on centering or edges. One of those comes through, you got yourself a pristine 10. But beautiful card. Again, I'm a big elk, deer hunter, bow hunter, so love the Word Year card. Next up, we got the Chef, the secret rare from VMAX Climax. Pulled this one myself. Really, really neat card. Love to cook, so resonates with me. Was able to hit the 10 on surface on this, so go figure, but held back on centering and edges, but a very, very strong 9.5. Then we have the Malamar coming in at the pristine 10. This character rare just held back by that left to right centering, it seems like. Really cool. Love the purple, love psychic Pokemon. So beautiful character rare from VMAX Climax. Been able to hit a lot of pristine and perfect 10s on these, so I'm really excited about that one. Then we have the Jolteon pristine 10. Another one, actually the second one I've graded, that also the other one got a pristine 10, so pretty darn cool. Y'all know I love those evolutions, so really nice to see that pristine 10 coming through for me on the VMAX Climax Jolteon. Then we have the big boy, the pristine 10 Charizard, coming in with a 9.5 on centering, almost hit that perfect. I mean, my goodness, maybe it's a touch off top to bottom. Oh, it's so close to that perfect 10. Really thought we had a shot there, but this is a wonderful Charizard. Y'all know I'm not a big Charizard guy, but really enjoy this one. One of my favorite character rares from VMAX Climax, actually, which is weird because not the biggest Charizard guy. Then lastly, we have 2 vintage cards. We have the 8.5 Imakuni's PC from Vending Series number 3. Got an 8 on surface on this, so a little miss there. But very strong corners and edges, nice centering. And what really matters is the fact that this back is just so sick. Best card backs in all of Pokemon, in my opinion, were these Vending Series cards from Series 3. So just iconic artwork around the Pokeball in the middle, just outstanding artwork. And lastly, y'all know I don't collect Unlimited, but this is another card from the Leonhardt pop-up shop. I might have told y'all the little joke. Have a couple friends in the hobby, Jesse and James. So we call ourselves Team Rocket, and I am Meowth. This vintage Gym Challenge Unlimited Giovanni's Meowth coming in at the 9.5. This one is staying in the forever collection. So close so close to pushing towards a pristine 10. The corners held it back. See if we can find that flaw. This one was being graded regardless because, yep, got a white speck up there. That'll do it. But the 9.5 Giovanni's Meowth to cap us off, a cool card to remember that awesome time at the Leonhardt pop-up shop event. So, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I will be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway when we hit that point. You'll be seeing some more talking head videos from me where I just throw up a video maybe on Market Mondays and just talk about what I'm seeing in the hobby. Lot of interesting things going on now. I actually do want to kind of get back to talking about that. You'll catch me on lives. Was just live with Jake from Pokenomics. I was live with Pokemon DNA. Live on my own podcast with Rob from Red or Blue. So lots of cool content in the works coming along. Keeping active with y'all. So like the video if you haven't liked the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank y'all for watching. Please leave a comment down below what you think about the CGC grading. Do you all like CGC? What do you think of CGC as a grading company? Would love to hear your thoughts, and look forward to seeing y'all in some lives coming up and more content to come. So as always, I'm Connor from Rock Pokemon. You can catch me over here on YouTube and over on Instagram as well, Rock Pokemon. Collect what you love, but do it intelligently. See y'all soon.